here are these two acting foolish, playing, fucking. Bluebell has been the instigator. Schnitzel settle down and then Blue gets him going again. A crazy redhead. Always has been. Makes her kind of endearing. Don't know what we're doing hot laps for, but we are. You get a dirty eye from rolling. Take a breather. Bluebell, she's not in training, so she's out of shape, although she does run her hot laps on occasion. Hi, Blue. What are you doing? Huh? Hi, this is Shannon, and today we're going to have another training ride on Schnitz. He is the 4-year-old off-the-track thoroughbred that we've had for about 9 months. He's being a little antsy right now, but I don't know why. He does stand in cross ties really well, and I always just start by a little bit of a brush down, even if he doesn't want it, because he did come to us a little sensitive about having like his belly brushed and having like around his flank brushed. And you could see now really good with his belly and getting better with the flank area. So you can see that reaction right there. That's what he does with, or did with the belly as well. So I go in that area trying to get kind of closer to it and just kind of desensitize him to it. He is really sensitive to flies, and I think there's a fly getting him right now. So we'll get some fly spray on him. So the fly spray I'm using right now is, I like the aerosol sprays because they tend to cover really well. It's this Piranha, and he seems to do well with it. It's okay, buddy. And I think it works well for the flies. It's like all sprays. It seems like everything wears off. So I'll just spray him down and then we'll tap him. He's gonna wear this maroon berry pad. It's by Equine Couture. And then just a little white half pad by Shires. And then this saddle is by Arena Saddlery. It is their jumping saddle. This is a test ride saddle that we've had for 2 weeks, and it is 17 inches, and I really, really like it. I'm gonna do more of a full review if I end up buying it, but this one we just are testing to see if it fits him. I was having trouble with my last saddle, creating some saddle sores on him. And when I switched saddles, he did seem to really, really like it and seemed to go better in it. So I'll be back when we boot him up. Okay, we're just picking out his feet. He was not very good for this when we first got him, especially with his back. He tried to kick a lot. And now he's pretty good. He is getting shoes on, just the front feet, just steel shoes. He's got kind of a thin hoof wall, and so he doesn't keep them on really well, where he is on a hoof supplement to try to make his feet as good as they can be. And he's getting shod right now every 5 weeks. So then we're just gonna put on some open front jumping boots. He does overstep on occasion, and so we're also gonna put on some bell boots. Fit him up, and he's just going in a simple snaffle bit with D-ring cheek piece. He wants to finish his breakfast. I ride him in the morning, which is good. He doesn't get a full breakfast in. I usually feed him first, then get all the other chores done, then come back to him, so he gets a partial breakfast in. And he's thinking he wants more of it right now. So he just has a lot of issues with manners that he has to work on, that we are working on, and he is improving. But he's a young horse off the track, and seems like a lot of them come with a lot of manner problems. So this is a voiceover for our ride, and the plan today was to do some trot work with poles, as well as some canter courses with mainly ground poles to get him used to cantering little courses. So this is just us doing some trot work. He is a little testy today. You can see his ears going back and forth a little bit. I think that he'll outgrow that, but it is something that right now we are dealing with. It usually happens the first 10 minutes of the ride maybe, and then he tends to kind of improve after that. So here he's just doing some trot poles, and he gets him thinking, and he seems a little happier when he's doing that. And here we are doing some more trot poles going the other direction. It's a beautiful day today, a little on the warm side, and that's why I think he's also a little testier than normal. If you have any hints on how to improve that, let me know. I do give him a little crop once in a while as needed, but I try to mainly just give him positive reinforcement for doing a good job. And then here is us cantering a course to the right. He had just did a little buck before this, and there he thought about doing another one, but luckily he didn't. And so then here's the ground pole course. And that one he did hit a little bit, not sure why, but I had him set up and I had him straight into it, so then it's up to him to get over it. And then here we do kind of a tight turn for him and his age, and then we go across the diagonal, and he does fall out of the canter. And I apologize for my son's finger over the camera on occasion. We're new to this YouTube stuff and still trying to get better. There, he got a little excited over just a little teeny pole. So he came out at the canter, which I thought was kind of cute. And then here we're going to go from a trot pole to a small little jump, which I was really happy with how he did. So then this course is the same course going right, and then I did a little different course going left. And I felt like he did a little bit better on this course. He seemed to be a little more into it. So we're going to do this little bit of a tight turn here. We almost missed that pole, but we did get it. Not in the center like I intended, but at least we got it. And then I did intend to trot the rest of it to the trot jump, just so that I can change his speed during a course if I want. And then here we come around to our little trot jump. And once again, he did this really well. And then this is our course going left. And he is not as strong with his left canter, but I actually think this was his best course today. So we did a little pull there, and then these ones. And I think it's because he was less testy and more into it, but you could give me your opinion. And then here we come around to a little bit of a diagonal. And that ends it.
Going out now in the field. He did a lot of things I was really happy with. Cantered a few ground pole courses. He was a little testy, but I did realize that what I need to do more of is just walk-trot transitions, get him obedient, and then ask him for the canter. And I did that the second time around before I cantered left, and he just picked up that left canter so much better with no bucking. So overall, I'm really happy with his progression. I try to be able to praise him many more times than I have to reprimand him for bad behavior. And so I just need to think through my training sessions to see how I can set him up for success more. Which, again, one little thing that I noticed today was to change his mindset to become more obedient by doing walk-trot transitions, many of them, before I asked for the canter. So overall, really